I'm gonna start my shout out video. I know I look a fucking mess, but hold on. Alright, hold on. My first shout out goes to Rick Slick from Facebook. Shout out to him. I want to give a shout out to Hothead Lola from the book. I want to give a shout out to my best friend, David. His name is Dede Rude Boy Santana on Facebook. I want to give a shout out to my Aggie ass ex, Robert Ciroc Boy King from the book. I don't know how to pronounce his boy name, but I think it's Damani. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to my sister Monique from the fucking book. Like, she pretty as hell, pretty ass. I'm gonna give a shout out to my little brother Ray Max, official Max from the book. Like, he think he's somebody. Get the fuck back. I'm gonna give a shout out to my big homie Yasim. Shout out to him. His sexy ass. I'm gonna give a shout out to Zayana Zane. I think that's her name. Shout out to her. I'm gonna give a shout out to Danaja, Thuggin' Mommy Stats from the book. Her short ass. I'm gonna give a shout out to Marty Marr from the book. I'm gonna give a shout out to Tyreek Dede Teller from the book. I'm gonna give a shout out to Iman Brown. I'm gonna give a shout out to Snap Polo, Carson, Jamil, Nia Carter from the book. Like, yeah, she pretty. I'm gonna give a shout out to some cool ass nigga. His name Omar. He cool as hell and he's sweet. I'm gonna give a shout out to my little cousin Swagger Janae Brown from the book. I'm gonna give a shout out to K Mills. Hold up.
Hold it.
Leave it, Kayla. I'm gonna give a shout out to, because you messed with it. I'm gonna give a shout out to Monica. I'm gonna give a shout out to Wildfire. I'm gonna give a shout out to Jahida. Modern Son, I think that's how you say his name. I'm gonna give a shout out to Mad Future. I'm gonna give a shout out to Convoy. I'm gonna give a shout out to Lyric Cali Love. Let's give a shout out to these niggas that's in my inbox. Oh, shout out to my my ex, Najee. Fuck that nigga, but what's up, cuz? To the niggas in my inbox. Shout out to Desmond, that guy. Shout out to Pretty Boy Cool Simpson from the book. Shout out to my Aggie Bria. We not on talking terms right now. I really ain't off her. Shout out to Rico Zayad Carter from the book. Shout out to DJ Wallout. Shout out to Sammiee, my nigga. Shout out to Soso, the fucking pop. The pop. Shout out to her. That's my bitch. I fucked with her. Shout out to Nadif. He funny as hell, but that's the homie. Shout out to DJ L Spiz. Shout out to Zay Santiago. Shout out to Nadil Lari. Shout out to Marah Battles. Shout out to Daquan McCoy. Shout out to my fucking pool, Alana. I love you, baby. I love you. Shout out to Quan Boyden. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to some boy named George, I think his name is. Shout out to Waheed, little short self. Shout out to Wavy Get Right Watkins. Oh, team Get Right. Yeah, we out here. Shout out to my son Too Sick, the fucking boss. Shout out to the Javon, Smooth the God, Henderson. Shout out to Max Welch. What's up, cuz? Shout out to Mia G. Bevan. Shout out to Uptown Rico Snatcher Fossil Solo. Shout out to Raekwon Mumford. Shout out to Victoria. Shout out to Capo. Shout out to Maya. Shout out to Maja. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to my fucking everything, Dara. Shout out to Nook, the fucking god. That's Mr. Shake That Dunk. Shout out to Mount Too Cool, Pop Jones. Shout out to my son Jalil, SBG Jones. Shout out to DJ K Slick Booty Ass. The rest of these niggas in my inbox type booty. Shout out to Denzel. That's my new bruh. Shout out to Splash 2 times. My fucking little brother. Shout out to Stretch. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to all the Norfolk boys. Straight like that. It's always gonna be a watch where you heard. Shout out to Haziz fucking Boyden. Shout out to them Boyden boys too. You feel me? Shout out to Pop Nasty. Shout out to Sade. Sade Slim Girl Bad Frazier. Shout out to the rest of these niggas really ass though. The rest of these niggas really be stalking me. Shout out to J-Ho. Shout out to Rashid. Shout out to Moolah. Shout out to Guns Cooking Montana. Shout out to Kyrie Frenchie. Shout out to my little sis Lyra G. Shout out to my other little sis Pratt. Fucking daddy. Shout out to LG Papito. Shout out to them Papitos. Shout out to them Sohos. Shout out to the legends. Shout out to, I guess, everybody. Shout out to my hat boys and my hat girls. Shout out to let me see. Shout out to Desi Hun. I think that's it, y'all. Shout out to my god sister Jaquay, Iman from the book, her gay ass. Add her. And follow her on Twitter at Frenchie_Jew. Follow me at Sammiee_the Thug. You know? Shout out to East Torrance. Shout out to North. Shout out to all the pop bitches. Shout out to all my bad bitches. Shout out to my great boys. Shout out to my little god sister Michaela. Shout out to all the fuck boys. All you niggas that's fuck boys. Shout out to Gianni. Anyway, the boy, not the group, cause I don't fuck with him. My lips dry as hell. But shout out to the bitches that like girls. Like, I like girls. So what's up? I guess that's it, y'all. I'm done. Alright, y'all, I'm done. Bye. By the way, what's up?